Agri during an interview session. According to him, a reduction in the fees charged importers is necessary due to the current economic climate characterized by inflation and exchange rate volatility. He lamented that due to the exchange rate inflation, the cost of importation has continually hiked at the ports, making it unattractive to engage exchange rate volatility. He lamented that due to the exchange rate inflation, the cost of importation has continually hiked at the ports, making it unattractive to engage in international trade. He said the expectation of his outfit is that as the dollar rate keeps going up, the percentages decreases and will pursue review of the fees charged. The General Secretary of FABAC nonetheless stated that the high cost of doing business at the port is not necessarily the making of FDA's charges alone. Mr. Agri also questioned the legitimacy of the container fumigation exercise ongoing at the port of Ghana, one which he said has also added to the cost of doing business in the country's port. Sri Lanka has granted permission for the Chinese space tracking vessel Omanfm to dock at a port that China runs. The Hambantota port is the southernmost in Sri Lanka and has raised the concern of India. The Chinese space tracking vessel Omanfm was given permission to dock early next week at Sri Lanka's southernmost port, Hambantota. Hambantota has been a Chinese-run port since 2017 when Sri Lanka and China signed a 99-year lease after Colombo struggled to pay back debt. The Omanfm survey vessel is described by security analysts as the latest generation of China's space tracking ships capable of monitoring satellites, rockets, and intercontinental ballistic missiles. Washington has said Yuan-class ships are operated by the Strategic Support Force of the People's Liberation Army. In other stories, on Tuesday morning, 2 more dry cargo ships left the port of Chernomorsk along the Grain Corridor. Ocean Lion ship loaded with corn heads for South Korea, while Rami Yasi ship transports sunflower cake to Istanbul. This morning, Liberian-flagged Ocean Lion departed from Chernomorsk to South Korea carrying 64,720 tons of corn. The Ministry of Defense of Turkey posted on Twitter said Turkish-flagged Rami Yasi also departed from Chernomorsk to deliver 5,300 tons of sunflower cake to Istanbul. It is also noted that the 4 ships that had anchored at night in Epi area would be inspected in the coming hours. As reported, ships transporting grain from Ukraine via the Black Sea for export are protected by a special buffer zone of 10 nautical miles. On July 22nd in Istanbul, at the proposal of the United Nations, Ukraine, Turkey, and UN Secretary-General Antonio Guterres signed the initiative on the safe transportation of grain and food products from the port of Odessa, Chernomorsk, and Pivdny. On this note, to wrap up this morning's edition of Maritime and Port News, proudly sponsored by the Ghana Shippers Authority, they provide you with the best in all your shipping solutions. Contact them at the Shippers House in Accra. My name is Nanesi Boateng, my producer, Kwekwa Boateng. Have a great day.
Spanish garlic mixture and then the capsules. A boama moja dia fusan when peduanum ye.
Give us P capsules. Yensu akwan suju medie hia mo man bia nkanko. Edigana eko wiase